Should the Commanders trade for Cincinnati Bengals safety Jessie Bates? Hell yeah, we should. Hell yeah. And this is why. Hey, subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the video. Let's get it. Run that daggone intro, folks. What's up, y'all? It is your boy Protect Sports. I'm back with another video. If I can talk about God, man, for God, another episode right now. Hope God's open doors okay with for all you guys. You need to pray. Amen. Today's video is on Cincinnati Bengals safety Jessie Bates and our Washington Commanders. And the question for you guys in the comments down below today's video is: should the Washington Commanders attempt or complete a trade for safety Jessie Bates? Now, let's get to the Jessie Bates situation first so we can understand why we're talking about this. So right now, Jessie Bates under the franchise tag with Cincinnati Bengals. They've not been able to come up with a long-term deal. That long-term deal deadline has passed on July 15th. We're now looking at July 21st, so about a week after the deadline has passed. Also, they have leaked some of the negotiations and said that he was going to get very to little or no guaranteed money in the contract details that they were trying to give him. So he declined the contract offer, didn't want it, and now he wants out, basically. Either he doesn't exactly want out, but he's going to play the last year out of this deal and then go ahead and walk. So it appears the Bengals, from their perspective, they're looking to get extracting some value out of Jessie Bates before he walks next offseason. Or you can always franchise tag him a second time if you like. But why would you do that? More frustration. More bad negotiations. It's not going well. It's going to probably not get better. So you can take it from a Commander fan standpoint. We've done it twice with Kirk Cousins and also Brandon Sheriff. Both those guys are no longer on our roster. Kirk is now a Viking, and also Brandon Sheriff is now a Jacksonville Jaguar. So just take it from experience, guys. Bengals, don't tag them a second time. Go ahead and move them now. Get what you can. So it was a report. It was a CBS Sports tweet, and it had 8 teams on the tweet, and these teams were teams that should be vying for Jessie Bates' services. And the Commanders were number 7 on the list of the 8 teams. The Eagles were number 1. The Niners were there, number 6. The Cowboys were on there. A few teams were on there. I can't remember all the teams off the top of my head, but those teams were definitely on there, and the Commanders were on the list. We should trade for Jessie Bates. Right now, his trade value, I've heard, is anything between a first or a second round pick. If it's a first round, I probably wouldn't do it, honestly speaking. But if this was for a second rounder, I would definitely do it. He's just a really good player. A second rounder, actually can't trade a second rounder because of the Carson Wentz trade. That pick is on hold in case if Carson Wentz does play 75% of the snaps. So you can't trade a second at all. So it would probably be a first-round pick for Jessie Bates. And the question is, would you trade a first-rounder? To me, I probably would not. But if I got a second-rounder in return in Jessie Bates for a first-rounder, yes, I would do it. I would do it. Honestly, I would probably do it. I would give him probably a first in Bobby McCain. They give me a second, a fourth in Jessie Bates. That's what I if they give me that kind of trade, or like a second and a seventh. Let me say more a second and seventh. 4th round pick is too much value. You're trying to literally rob the Bengals at this point. You're getting their best safety and you're getting 2 draft picks. You're not going to get you're not going to get a mid-round pick. You'll probably get a late rounder. So a 2 and a 7 in Jessie Bates in exchange for a first rounder and Bobby McCain. I think it's fair. I think it's something that allow you. You're going to lose your first round pick, but it allows you to get a guy, Jessie Bates, who He's one of the best safeties in football. He's a huge upgrade with Bobby McCain. And him and Cameron Curl was Area 61, bro. It's going to be insane. Like, it's going to literally be insane. You draft Percy Butler. He can mentor him. He can mentor Curl. And also, he's already an established, amazing player. And I believe Jessie Bates is like 26 years of age. So he's extremely young. And you're going to let Deron Payne walk. So you can probably go ahead and give Jessie Bates an extension. So that allows you to give him an extension. He's part of your secondary for a long term. You can probably switch your corners up in a couple of years. Ben St. Juice, I think, will have a huge year this year. So that allows you to have a CB1 on a rookie deal. And then you can probably even move William Jackson. And also, William Jackson will get better as well. Speaking of William Jackson, is because shout out to Street Sports for this as well, is because he played extremely well alongside Jessie Bates in Cincinnati. You bring him to DC. Now you have him and William Jackson playing together again. And I think that brings the best out of both of them, best out of Jessie and the best out of William as well. And I said you could possibly move William Jackson a year or two, or you can just let him walk, or you can, give him to another extension, but that contract will be a little lower than this one was. He won't no longer be in his prime, but he will still be a good player, I think, at that point. So you could probably get him for a bargain, and you still have him and Jessie Bates together, and you go from there. So you switch the secondary around, but you have a mainstay in Bates and Curl and Juice. So you have your three mainstays, and then everyone's going to rotate. You can keep Kendall Fuller if you like. I actually like Kendall Fuller. I don't love Kendall Fuller like as much as I did back in the day when he was a Redskin, back in his first Washington stint. But he's still a darn good corner when he is on his game. So I would not mind keeping Kendall and William Jackson if possible. But if one of them had to walk, that's completely fine. You can rotate these corners, keep drafting more corners if you like, and you keep getting down the rookie deals. But you have your three mainstays, your CB1 and Benjamin St. Juice, is my prediction. Your two safeties in Jessie Bates and Cameron Curl. Then you can go from there with your defensive line onto Sweat, Jonathan Allen, and assuming Chase Young, if he can live up to the hype over this next year or two. So that's going to do it for me, man. We should trade for Jessie Bates all day long and 85 times on Sunday. What are your thoughts in the comments down below? You think a first-round pick is too much? If you like my trade proposal of a 7 in Bates for a 1 in Bobby McCain, or you're like, hell no, I don't want it. Let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. You are new. Turn post notifications. Always catch the Protest Sports video at the Protest Sports Network. That's for God for saving this COVID. Also, if you want to be a channel member, please become a channel member. Go ahead and smash that membership button. Smash the subscribe button. Let's get to 3K before the beginning of the 2022 NFL season. I'm going crazy with this content. So please help your boy out with a subscription. That would mean the world to me. And I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for everything you do on this channel. I appreciate running to all my subscribers and supporters and family members. I appreciate y'all, man. It's all love over here at the Protest Sports Network. Guys, be easy. Guys, be safe. Guys, be blessed. And keep grinding, Slim. And keep on pushing. Until next video, I'll catch you. Bonus.